Now, you don't have to look too hard to find fascinating stories all over the world of people who have claimed to have seen the elusive Sasquatch. And as you're finding out today, many stories even from right here in Saskatchewan. But if you want even more entertaining anecdotes about this mysterious Bigfoot creature, look no further than Satch and Mo.
Broken Jack Comics is a collection of three guys that came together 3 years ago with the basic idea of putting together a project that they love. We had all talked about nerd stuff and comic books. We worked at a security shop together, and when our shifts would cross over, we would get together and just go to town. And then one day, it just came to us. It's like, well, why don't we do our own comic book?
We knew that between the three of us that we were capable of doing something great. Between each one of us represented a different series of talents for us to bring to the table. And we knew that it would be a shame that if we let this go by where we didn't make something out of it, that together that we could pull something out of the ether and be as creative individuals come together to work to collaborate on a big project.
I'm the lead artist for Broken Jack Comics. Been drawing, doodling kind of my whole life, and basically it was I could draw better stickmen than these two, so I won the job.
The Benevolent Misadventures of Satch and Mo is a dark comedy based in a small town in Saskatchewan that we've come up with. I myself have grown up where I went to high school in a small town in Saskatchewan. Likewise, we all come from small town in the prairie backgrounds, and Saskatchewan is home. So, you write what you know.
Until I had met Chris and started talking with him, who's a Bigfoot enthusiast, he kind of put it into the perspective of, okay, let's break things down and not go, is it real or is it not? Is it plausible? And he showed me a lot of books and a lot of facts, and you look at it from that point of view, and yeah, I'm a full believer.
I'm a total believer, and it comes from my childhood and playing in the fields and on the edges of town where I grew up, always looking for Sasquatch, right? We didn't have many lakes or rivers where I was at, so I couldn't look for the Loch Ness Monster or Ogopogo or anything like that, but Bigfoot was always there. I was always a big, tall kid. Growing up. So for me, the question of being Frankenstein or Bigfoot for Halloween, those were my two choices. And so more often than not, I chose to be Bigfoot. We had gone to the expos before, did a little bit of research, and once the bell rang and the people started going through the doors, people started coming up to our booth right away, and it was just a wonderful experience in dealing with everybody, and we were very well received, a lot better than we thought we were going to be, and people were very open and receptive to the idea of a local comic book company.
Because we're passionate about this, we're guys who love comic books, making comic books, people who love movies, like in this atmosphere, you want to create that sense of fun and atmosphere for your audience as well, for the people that are going to invest in you as a comic book.
We want to be the rock and roll of comics. When somebody walks into an expo, we want them to go, hey, what's going on back there? I want to go there and check it out. And that's who we were. First thing we decided when we were going to go up to Saskatoon Expo was to get rid of the table.
The squirrels are, again, a brainchild of Chris. Used to be a world-class squirrel hunter, and we just wanted an extra little character in there who kind of added a little bit of humor and a little bit of a framing device, just something, a little teaser and Easter egg for the fans.
We're more enthusiastic now than we've ever been. We have a big idea coming up for Christmas. We want to work on issue number 2. We have a second title that we're working on. We have a film project that we're working on. We're creative, we're hungry, and we're working hard to give our audience what they deserve, which is quality creative products from Saskatchewan artists.